right, looks like I am live. Just wait a second. See if anyone's joining. She says it. All right, it's fine. We'll just go for it. All right. So if you're watching the VOD, I guess, this is a mystery game. I wasn't sure at first, but it's definitely a puzzle game, and it's all about learning a language. At the start of the game, you show up in this woman's house. I don't think she has a canonical name, at least not in English. She does in the, and same with my character. My character, I've named Chris because it's 5 letters long and there's no repeating letters. And that is how this language works. So you can see there's the language everyone speaks, and then it's my English translations. This is sort of like Chance of Sonar, where you can translate a language one word at a time, but this doesn't actually tell you if you're right. But there's definitely right and wrong answers, as you'll see with some of these words. So like with morning, you can see the N is repeated as the 4th to last and 2nd to last letter. And that's this tombstone symbol. And now if you see this tombstone symbol in another word, it's not necessarily N. So it's not like you could just figure out what every letter means and learn the whole language. But you can learn what words mean based on context and based on what words fit the pattern of whatever you see. When I wake up, this person calls out to me. Maybe they were waiting for me to wake up. My whole body aches and feels heavy. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I doubt I can do much in this condition. For now, this person is my only hope. So in addition to learning the language that she speaks, by the way, she's the only person that we could talk to, and the only other place that we could see words is where they're written down, like here. I need to learn what this word means, because this could be absolutely anything, as far as I know. Same with some of the words. Oh, I think I figured out this one, actually. I think this might be record or record, because R and R and then no other repeated letters. Yeah, I think that's right. The newspapers are records of the day. This word also, are these all the same? Sea trip or sea voyage could be. See something. So this sea and the thing that I've called good night, they appear here. So she says these 2 words and then my name. Oh, wait, this is where she says it. Yeah. So she says the two words that are written on the newspaper and then says my name. And in the picture, there's like a ship leaving. So it could be sea ship or something? Do we only see this word here? Yeah, that's the only instance. Let's see. What about this one? This one we see 3 places. What is happening when she does this? Ship. It's not ship, is it? Is it take? Does that work for all 3 of these? So the sea takes me or something? Or she's worried about the sea taking me? Something take. I wish I knew what was happening in this scene. Take soil. This might get easier if I get more words at nighttime. That seems to be the only time I get them. Can I get her to talk about the sea here? The parts, many. Parts and many are also, there's a lot of words. There's a lot of words I don't know about. If I try to leave, she gets very upset. Go, no. I this one. Danger now. So the beginning of what she says, where she says, please and stay. Those are just guesses. Are there other places where she says this? Stay, think. Maybe this is stay, because she says it when I look at the window, like she doesn't want me to leave this way. And she says it when I go to the doormat, like she doesn't want me to leave out the door. Danger now. I'll try to leave the house. So there's the language learning aspect where I'm trying to figure out the words that I still don't have. By the way, I've color coded this, so green words are ones that I get to choose, or other special words. Blue ones are ones that I'm pretty confident about. Red ones and gray ones and white ones I'm not confident about. This one is really troublesome, this part, so I'm going to make this red because I really don't know. I started typing in whatever I thought this one might be, but I don't know that one either. This one that I'm calling please. Where does she say this? Please forget time. Please. What shape does this word have? It's like sweep or like... I don't know of a word that's OO that would fit here. It's not going to be UU. It's probably something EE something. EET? It's like cheek or creek or creek. I don't know of a word that's like please that would be shaped like this. Okay, we're learning words. We're learning words, and we're gonna learn to cook as well. We cooking time? We are cooking time. Okay. Tell, cooking, study / learn. One of these days I'll get every word. We use 4 green plants for this recipe. 1 meat. I think I've learned that when it says meat, it means that one. This bottle word, I guess I'm happy with it because it always seems to refer to these containers. It's not the right letters for bottle though, because there should be a double T in the middle. Also, this material word is not quite right. Oh no, it is right. It's just getting cut off. Food, success, finish, happy. Okay. So yeah, in addition to all the words, we've got this mystery of what is going on, who is she, who am I, what am I doing here? I think some of these words are important for understanding some stuff that she says in the opening cutscene. I think what she says in the opening cutscene is actually really important. Photo memory. We've got photo memories, photo memories. This is really important because this happens right after I wake up, before she realizes that I can't understand words. Memory. What kind of word has... This must be like very solvable, this one that I've called to indicate. Memory something failure. Where is that word? I've got a couple that are just completely unlabeled. Like this one has so many repeated words. Can I just do like the structure of it and make sense of it? A, B, C, B, C, D, B, A. If one of these words has to be a vowel, which one is it? And also, what could be happening with my memory that she's saying this about? Sekekekz. Memory something failure. Memory something failure. Could this be a T? I feel like that's also a very common vowel. Could the E's be another vowel? Oh, this is driving me crazy. Okay, wait. I feel like if I were to just randomly plug in one letter that is correct, maybe two, if two of these letters were correct, I feel like I would see the word. It would just jump out at me. Are there really that many combinations? It's the fact that it starts and ends with the same two letters, but in reverse order. That seems like important. Yeah, another thing about this game, you play one day at a time. I feel like the pacing is going to get a little bit weird because I've kind of seen everything in this house, but I still don't know what's going on, and I don't know what all the words mean. So it's kind of just a matter of looking around the house again and figuring out what happened at the beginning and some of these really important words. This one is devilish. It looks so solvable, and yet success I'm pretty happy with. What are the odds that there's another word that has these letters in this order? There's probably not going to be one, right? Saranas. Cadaver? Is it D-E something E-D? This almost looks like a word. Durned. It's like determined. Detect. Detect. Decess. Deceased? Ooh, there's only one word it could be, surely. There's no two words in the English language that would have this order. There must be like one. What could it be? Ooh, what's this one? Where have I seen this one? She says this once ever, and I don't know what she says it about. Can I see what's lit up? Gesundheit. Maybe the game. Maybe I just wait for the game to give me some of these words. Balancer. I don't think that's right. Is this like triangle? No. Is this like measure? No. She seems to have put the Okay, here's some mystery stuff, right? We've got balancer, this thing. Is this what I've called balancer? Record, storage. Oh, record. That's that word that we got earlier from the newspaper. Storage, I'm not too sure about. This is something else. But it appears in a lot of places, and I feel like storage is the only word that seems to work for most of them. Feel. Study, death parts. Where have we seen this one? Again, feel something. Oh, this is another word that should be doable, but I just don't know what it could be. Happy feel. Jade. What could it be? What could it be? Some of these we just are gonna have to learn by. There's an event that happens every time you go to sleep that teaches you a new word. Can I look up here? I never noticed, but you can see some trees up here through this skylight. Plant, grow, give. I mean, I'll go over what I think might be happening. So you see this happens. There's like, I can't see myself very well in the mirror, but I look kind of old, right? And if we look at the newspaper, I think it's the one on the right. No, not the one on the right. It's the boat one. Which one is it? Parts alone. Do we think this means alone? Alone, parts. Oh, she said it when we were looking out at the city too. Why did she say... So this word that I think might be something similar to parts. This is 1 3 day 5 month. This because she says it when something's like torn up or when something's like incomplete. This word, where does this word appear? This one is only written. So it says parts something. I don't think it's actually a name. I put in a random name here that has 5 letters because at first I thought it was a name. Anyway, this kind of looks like a silhouette of an old man with a cane. So maybe I'm the old man. And then there's also this. I don't know what to make of the middle newspaper. Because this is my name. My name is in the newspaper. I thought this was maybe my last name, but... So she's saying this is like a photo of me or something. But that's not how I look in the mirror at all. So I think this is something where she's taken my memories because... Can I get to the original one? It's like, if you look at the word success, one of the conversations where she says success goes back to the first cutscene of the game. Not this one. Happy success. Well, that's not a good example. Memory, let's try. Descended. Photo memory. Memory something fail. It's like transfer. Memory upload. Memory copy. Memory transplant. Transport? Wait, hold on. No. Teleport? No, it has to be TR. Can I? It feels like it's something along those lines, though. Where's this Deciphering word? TR question mark R question mark. Wait. TR question mark RT. Trarpert. Or ST could be, because I think ST and TS are both valid. No, this doesn't make sense either. But anyway, I feel like my memory was like transplanted from whoever that is to this old man body. What? Okay, something new is happening. I'm being taught new words as usual when the person suddenly stops in their tracks. They look like they really want to say something. Chris. Jade. Tell. Time. This is her name, and this is... Oh. Just a second. This is her name, and this is time. This word tell, I mean, if this is important, let's double check what we think this means. Tell, cooking, study or learn. Tell, study or learn. Again, tell, study or learn. Tell word. It must be something like tell. Word, tell, many. So when she's teaching me words, she uses this word to say what's happening. Jade, tell time. Tell all. Just tell all, like I'll tell you everything. Wait. Where's this one showing up? Read. Wait. I think this is more. It's closer to wait than it is to read. Let's try wait. Wait. What happened? Where did she go? You okay? Tell? What? This is okay. This is just what I was talking about. Jade, Chris, memory. What did you do with my memory? Jade and Chris were in love. Well, she does act like she's a girlfriend or something. And then soul? Hold on. It's only ever appeared here? I think it's appeared when cooking as well, though, which is a bit concerning. Soul? Maybe? Okay. It doesn't update right away, but it will next time it shows up. Forget? What happened with this arrow in between? You took my soul out and put it into this person, and then I lost all my memories? There we go, updated. Jade, Chris, we. I think this means something like we or us. We or us. I feel like it leads more towards us, but there's not a lot of grammar, so it doesn't matter too much anyway. Soul together. Wait, do we have the same soul, or is it saying our souls go together? Yes. Chris, forget memory. Is that word yes, or is that a but? Chris, forget memory. Oh my god, okay. Is this remember? Oh my god, it is. Remember. Why do we need memory and remember? we finally got that one. Memory, remember, failure. Remember, no. Understand? This is something like understand. I've seen this one so many times. Time, understand, now. Day, understand. Now, need, understand. Understand? Word, understand, no. This basically means understand. They seem to be asking me something. What? Oh no, what am I supposed to say here? No. What could I possibly say? Okay. Do I know words like yes or no? Okay. Okay. Please forget time. Forget time. I'm starting to get sleepy. How should I tell them? Okay, we're moving a little bit faster through each day now. Sleep time together. These mysterious words that have to do with boats, again, feel... Well, we're about to learn a new word, maybe, if I get it right. It says, I'm probably dreaming again. I can't think properly. That's right. I've been looking for something. Searching, reaching out my hand, doing whatever I could. That's right. This emotion, this feeling, the correct meaning is... reaching out my hand. It could be want. Sleep, want. You want cooking? You want together with Jade? Sleep, want together. Together, Chris, want. Please forget want. Together. It's want. It's want. That's what it is. Yes, yes. It meant something like this. Okay, this tells you if you get it right or wrong, by the way. Okay, so I've been interpreting that not quite right this whole time. Morning, Chris. We can make that blue. And we'll find time and turn it into want. Where's time? Here we go. Now we know what it means. It means want. And it is a green word because it's one of those special dream words that we get. Special words I will color green. Maybe they know something about my condition. You know, I could have just made a note of those choice words that we get, because I think maybe those are important. So what are some words that we're not too sure about? Let's maybe have a bit of a look. When did she say this? Wait a minute, this means want? Why does she say want when we click on the... What? Like it wants to become something? Yes, yes, yes. When have I seen this word? Only once and in the kitchen, and I don't remember what context she said it in. Is that the same? Okay, something. Ay, ay, ay. Need. Now need understand. Need. This one seems important. Again, feel something. She says this every night when it's time to go to sleep. So which body did she transport me into? I think this one's right, because this came up when cooking. and it worked when I tried to use it. These beans, berries, good night stuff. Brent. Wait, what? Why are we saying this word now? This one was in the newspaper. Container, drink, jade. You talking about this? Stay. What? Stay, think, stay, stay. Their body language tells me they're looking for something. Is that like help? What are they trying to explain? Brent drink container. What? So the drink container has someone's memories in it or someone's consciousness? But who's Brent? This name was in the newspaper, or this word was in the newspaper. It might not be a name. Balancer? This is like lens, or like device, or search, or drink container goes in Brent. Magnifying glass goes in the house. Drink container goes into bouncer. Together time. This together time. What? Okay. Sure. Finish. She's looking for something? What is she looking for? Is it this? Am I supposed to drink this? What is this word? We can be pretty sure about want and small. Stop, blood, big. So bandages do something to blood. And these homunculus jars with little babies in them do something to want. Could it be heal? I don't understand what she asked me for. She told me something about a drink. And the drink had something to do with her, something to do with me, and something to do with soul. We think this might mean soul. Yeah, I feel like all this weird science stuff, she used this. There's also a weird torture room behind this. She used this to like kidnap someone and take their body and put my soul into the body. And then, container drink. I don't know what she wanted me to do. If she's looking for something, I don't know how I'm going to find it because I don't know my way around here any better than she does. What? What? This is the thing? Is this the thing she's looking for? Okay, where have I seen this word? When I click on one of these fertilizer bags, she says this. And then she says something else. And she also says it in here? What was she talking about in here? What does she want me to do with it? Well, I guess for now I can open this up. Oh wait, that changed. That word, soul. There's blood here. So someone was chained up here. This is the torture room I was talking about. Someone was chained up here. Something was done with this weird sword thing, or this cleaver. They were like chopped. Was this me? Was this my body was like chopped up in order to make some kind of Frankenstein to reincarnate? I feel like I've got the old man's body, but I've got is it jade time? Sure. Happy together. She gets like worked up when I click on this thing, but I don't know what she wants me to do with it. Does she wants like the magnifying glass? Because that was in the picture. Maybe it's okay to go through the game kind of fast, and then because when you replay it, you can keep all the words, so you can make more sense of things. Like, are there any like soul words or this Brent word? What is this? Chris something. Something happened to be that this word is related to, and it appears elsewhere. Drink and container goes to question mark. Bouncer goes to house. Bouncer. This drink container. Something drink container. Is someone's soul in that container? 1 5 day, 5 month. This happens. Is this like found? This good night word is driving me crazy as well. Something good night, Chris. Something Chris, more like. And this, parts, and then this word. So this old man with the cane, which I still think maybe this is my body. 5 month, 1 3 day. This is 2 days before the other one. Because when it says 1 3, that means 10. So 1 5 should be 12. Yeah, 1 5 day. They're both 5 month. It's not easy. It's not easy. Again, feel or something. I would love to know what this word means, but she only ever says it here. Good night, Chris. This is like war. I hear the sound of something collapsing. I hear voices, people. Am I dreaming again? There's so much dust, I can't see a thing. What's going on? I know the word for this. It means... This is war. So this time we're going to try typing it here so that we don't have to look so hard for it later. It must be war. Yes, it meant something like this. Okay, that's helpful. That was one of the words I was very confused about. Morning, Chris. So with that context in mind, my body feels heavier than yesterday. I wonder if I'm getting worse every day. This is so painful. Probably because I'm a Frankenstein. That's probably what's going on. War over? Where have we seen this word? War over, Chris. Something over. Something over. That's my next best guess, is that this means over? Okay. We're getting somewhere. War over. Did I get killed in the war and my soul was brought back with this stuff? Parts something. So my body's not doing too good. Memory. These are like the parts that you need for a human being. Material, grow. These are all the parts that go into these little homunculi. Blood parts, many. Head parts many. Month beans. I need to figure out what this beans means. Beans fertilizer. Beans. She just doesn't say this word very much, but it's also written down, I think, in other places besides here. So I think it appears in way more than 2 places. What is this? Photo temple storage. Study or learn storage plant. Does this over help us at all? Where did I see over? Okay. Tell study. This is where we see this thing that I thought was beans. It's when she's like... Maybe I'm crazy thinking that whatever is here is on the left, whatever's here is on the right. Because this isn't beans anyway. I think I said beans because she says it with this stalk, which looks like a beanstalk to me, but I don't think this is a food plant. I think this is a decorative plant. And yeah, this is wheat. This is... She doesn't talk about the things that are in the pictures. I think she's teaching me... She's teaching me something about plant food or soil or seeds or... These words appear so many places besides the plants, and I just don't know what she's trying to say. There's an arrow pointing in a direction, as if it's like, these grow into carrots. But what's the pattern in what she says? Over fertilizer. Wait, this has a picture of a carrot on it. Yeah, I just don't know. What's the significance of this? Finish. Now evening. Parts many. This is a case of just keep slaving and get the bad ending and then play again and see what happens, I think. I think that's just the only way to... I do feel LLLL. Good night, Chris. Good night, Jade. I hope you didn't Frankenstein me. I feel guilty. I wonder if I've done something wrong, but I've always been doing the right thing. I've always been adhering to what I think is right, but a dream, right? This is a dream. I know this emotion, it's right, that's what it's called. I think the correct meaning is it sin? He's saying he feels guilty. Sounds like he's talking about sin. Well, we're allowed to replay if we get it wrong, so we're gonna try sin for now. Because that sounds like what he's talking about. Yes, and it's something like this. Okay. But that word doesn't show up that much, so that's not gonna help us a whole lot. We're up to day 6. Morning, Chris. My entire body hurts and badly, and my vision is dim. Oh, you can see it. My heartbeat is faint, and I can feel my body weakening. I wonder what's gonna happen to me. Seems like I'm falling apart because I'm a Frankenstein. Maybe. Where's the sin word? Sin is one of our green words. I don't know how it's like this. Like, what is this 6-letter word? It means something like sin. But we could solve, if we knew a 6-letter word for sin, we could put that. I'm going to play a little bit faster now. I still want to look around and see if I can make sense of things now that I have a bit more information. What does this have to do with sin? What's a 6-letter word for sin that describes what's happening in this picture? Someone is blowing a trumpet at these people. There's just nothing new to interact with. Finish. I mean, that seems to be the thing she was looking for, but I just don't know. Anyway, because my body doesn't feel good, I'm just gonna sleep again. Sleep time together. Good night over. Today? Today? Day over. Again. Is this like week or something? Like she's talking about the whole week? Happy week? Week, no. I just don't know. Good night, Chris. Good night, Jade. Am I dead? Is that why it's called 7 Days to End with You? My consciousness is fading. Am I dying? Is that what happens? My body is heavy, my vision is blurry. I think I finally reached my limit. I can't even get up from the bed. Chris? I hear their voice. Chris, okay? They're right next to my bed, worrying about me. I feel bad for them, but I think I'm nearing death. I have to tell them I'm dying. Word understand. Happy. Okay. Understand many Jade. This sentence doesn't make sense. Much? Maybe much is a better... Words tell many. Understand much Jade. Danger much point. Point much no. When did she say that? Many or much? I'm just not... I've lived a whole week in this house and now I'm dying and I don't know anything. I still don't understand. Understand death, Chris. Yes. Again. What? This word that she's only ever said once in the kitchen at some point is coming back. It has one repeated letter. Turtle? No, not turtle. Again, what? What did she say here? Again, feel time. And this word that I've called feel, happy feel. Again, feel time. Again, medium Chris time. This... Stop, want... Oh, she says this when you click on the homunculus. The medium-sized homunculus jar. And it also is, she also says this for bandages. The medium-sized bandages, she says this. She got a bit of time with me. Fire Chris time. What? Am I going at the fire? Forget Chris, no. Feel Chris time. Less storage. Yes. What is this word? She only ever says this here? My God, okay. What could this be? Regret? No regrets? Surrender? No? Forget memory word. Small grow Chris. Was I grown from one of those homunculi? Was I one of those little homunculus babies? She's just gonna grow another one of me. Yes. Stay, feel Chris. Many stay. We learn storage, please. We, Jade, all. Are we all the same person? Understand? We're all one soul. I don't know if I do understand. Together. Please. Understand no. What is this word? Is this another new? No, wait. She said this one in the kitchen too. Again, oh no. What is this one? What could it possibly be? Again, feel? We storage? Good night, Chris. Oh, that's so sad. Look, she's crying. That's so sad. If I had drank the Brent, could I have lived? Oh my god. Well, we could do a new game with the new knowledge that we have. We could see if we get a different ending. Once again, you are an observer of this story. You are free to perceive the meaning of the words you read. The relationship between the two characters is built on the words you interpret. And their story is also built on the words you interpret. Their world will change according to your understanding. That makes it sound like I can get different endings. Maybe it's a short, ordinary story, or maybe it's a long, peculiar story. You will become one of the characters and interfere with the story. And the story will be completed according to your interference and interpretation. Every story you feel, every story you interpret is correct. This is a short and long story of only 7 days. I wake up and find myself lying in bed. I don't feel too good. I open my eyes and my blurry vision... You know what, maybe this is just like another homunculus. There's a stranger leaning against my bed. That's not a stranger, that's Jade. Chris, head okay? Chris? They're asking me something in a language I don't know. Happy success. Jade. I need to learn this word. This word is really, really, really important. What is this word? It's 9 letters long. Understand is 10 letters long. The only repeated letter is this castle symbol, which is the second one and the last one. I'm tempted to like write some code. I'm tempted to write like a Python script that just goes through every combination of letters and prints them out. Because then I could scroll through it really fast, and I could just look for words that are actually words that make sense. How long would that take to scroll through? I feel like that is a lot of combinations, though, especially for a word like this. Yeah, I feel like there would be like thousands and thousands of combinations, and it wouldn't actually be a good way to do it, right? Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? Unless I had some kind of dictionary, but I feel like that's a bit over engineering, when what I should be doing is looking for words that make sense. I should start from like, or letter combinations that are like plausible. Right? I shouldn't like brute force it. Also, I don't know if that's in the spirit of the game. Maybe I'll give it a try for like one word. Let me just try thinking about what I would do. We would take the alphabet and we would say, assign a letter here. And then for every we'd say for every possible letter of the alphabet, assign that first letter here, remove it from the list of available letters. Or at least remove it from, associate it with this symbol, right? And this symbol would have some kind of tag like 1. And then we would say for the next letter, for each letter of the alphabet remaining, now that there's no A, which you'd start with, so then you'd say for this is B, and this would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, B. And then we print that out, and then we back up to, so at this point, this has to be B, right? So we only get a choice. We only do a for loop. when we run into a letter that has not been assigned yet. And then for that for loop, we would say, I guess this would be recursive. I think this would be some kind of recursive function where you keep passing in the remainder of the symbols, right? Is this crazy, or is this like a valid way of trying to solve it? Okay, this is, you know what? No one's watching anyway. Let's just make it a programming stream. How can I? Here we go. This is now a programming stream. Window, how do I find my? There we go, okay. So let's take a word like, word equals, it's probably best as like an array of numbers. So we can say 1, 2, maybe we can even say the missed number. I don't think it matters because we're just matching stuff, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8 letters? And also which letter is the repeated one? It's 9 letters long, and the only repetition is with the second letter and the 9th letter. So we'll do something like this, right? And then we'll say, something like define parse word or translate word or whatever, right? And then every time we take the word, this is such a silly idea. Remaining letters. That's kind of long. Let's just call it letters. Parse word, letters. So we've got the letters. How do you pop in Python? How do you pop something off the top? Does Python have a .pop method? Time to... Oh wait, this window is also not the right size for OBS. Can I get it the right size? That doesn't look right. Let's actually be nice to OBS. Let's make everything fit correctly. Why does it look so small? This isn't too crazy, right? If I do it like this. I don't know if you can even see what I'm typing here. Listen, I've invented my own game because these word puzzles are too difficult for me, and it's too frustrating to keep playing the game without knowing the answer. So I need to come up with some way of solving them. Now this might be crazy. I think this might actually have millions of solutions, and I'm not actually going to be able to scroll through it. I feel like the combinatorics are bad, but we're just gonna try stuff, you know? Why not? Alphabet equals. This is also silly, right? You should never have to do this in programming. There should be like an alphabet built in somewhere, but it's not going to take that long. So we're just going to type the alphabet so that we have a handy alphabet. I, J, K, L, almost halfway there. M, N, O, P, hello? Q, R. This is so silly. This is so like unnecessary. This is so over-engineered. It's not even going to work. I'm going to spend a lot of time doing this, and it's not actually going to work because there actually are too many combinations, I think. But this might work for shorter words, maybe. How do we do this in Python? Python pop first element from list. Is there a pop? There is a pop in Python. So then we would say next. Oh wait, say next symbol equals letters dot pop 0. We pop off the first of the letters, and then we say or we'll say symbols. Oh no, wait, these are the symbols. Symbols. And then unused letters. So then we start with parse word, and alphabet. Okay. So we say the next symbol equals the symbols.pop. And what do we call the word in progress? We'll just call it word. Wait, that's a little confusing. Symbols. We'll call this symbols. We'll have a blank string that we pass in for the word. This makes sense, right? So we take off. First, people are going to be very confused if they join this while I'm doing this. It'll make sense in the VOD. It's fine. So then, so unused letters. Do I want to make a copy of the array? I think I do. Yeah. Because otherwise, it's not going to be right, is it? Make a copy of list. You can just do .copy. Okay. Unused letters. So letters copy equals unused letters.copy. And then we would say well, we only need that if symbol dictionary. Okay, so then if next symbol in symbol dictionary next letter equals symbol dictionary. We can map from the, I feel like it makes more sense in my head if we're mapping from the next symbol. Next letter equals symbol dictionary, next symbol. So if we know what a symbol maps to, then we do that. Otherwise, we do this. We make a copy of all of the letters that haven't been used for a symbol, and then we say next letter equals letters copy dot pop. So there, that's very important. We're removing a letter from the list of possible letters, and then we can say symbol dict. Oh, god damn it. Wait, the symbol dict needs to be copied as well, doesn't it? Okay. Because every time we go back up in the hierarchy, every time we're calling this recursively, the symbol dictionary is relative to what we're doing. It's relative to the problem that we're trying to solve. Okay. Dict copy equals symbols dict dot copy. Sure. And then in the copy of it, this is so completely silly and unnecessary, but you know what? We play the game our own way, and the way that is fun. Equals next letter. So now we know what the next letter is. So then we would say next letter equals nothing, and then it's one of these, and then if symbol, so if we're out of symbols, if we've reached the end, I think I'm actually almost done writing this code. This didn't turn out nearly as long as I thought it was going to be. If we're at the end of the imaginary word, then we just return word plus next letter. And the word is just the ongoing word that we're translating. Otherwise, we do the recursive call. parse word. So the ongoing word plus the next letter. So for the very first time that we call this, let's think about the first case of this code, right? This is code that translates from this set of symbols to words. And it's going to keep going until it gets an answer. I just realized I'm not almost done because I have to make it go through every answer. Not just, okay. 1 symbols equals 0. But this is just our first pass where we assume we're going to be right on the first try. And then I think I can just modify it so that it's correct for what we're actually trying to do, I hope. Oh, okay. Should I have copied the symbols as well? I feel like we need a copy of absolutely everything. Symbols copy equals. I think we do because it should undo. It should go backwards when we go back. Yeah. So we parse word symbols. Wait, parse word. This copy of the symbols where the most recent one has been removed. We pass along to the next iteration, or sorry, where the first one has been removed. Unused letters. I just realized we need to do it this way. Okay. So sometimes the copy of the letters is exactly the same as the original, but that's okay, because this is just a clean way to write our code. We pass along the copy of the letters so that if we have decided, for instance, that the letter D is reserved for a symbol, then we're not going to use it again for a different symbol. We're only going to use it if it's in the symbol dictionary and we say, hey, we've seen that symbol before, that's D. And then symbol dictionary copy will be here, just like the copy of the list of unused letters. And I think if I just run this, our dictionary copy. Okay. So then we can say translation equals parse word blah, blah, blah. And what I could do maybe is write the for loop here somehow. No, that doesn't quite work because I would need to vary what I'm doing in the middle of this as well. So let's try running it. So if I open this in like terminal, and then I can show the terminal window in OBS. Oh, no one is watching. None of you guys are watching. Well, you'll watch later. It's fine. This is so silly, but I'm having fun. This is just what I do. Okay. And we've got a problem. Symbol copy is not defined on line. I did not name my variables right. Symbols copy, my bad. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Symbols copy, pop from empty list. Okay, so we're trying to pop from, is it because I'm checking the length of symbols when I should be checking the length of symbols copy because we popped from symbols copy? The answer is yes. And let's see what our translation is. I think it might be nonsense, but we don't actually worry about that too much. ZO. Oh, we pop from the end, not the beginning, but that doesn't really make a difference. Okay, so this code technically works, because if we look at this, this ZY, okay, so now how do we do every possible combination? When we get to the very, very end, we need to like back up and do it again for every possible letter that is left. And that also means we need to print what it is at the end instead of just returning. So we're gonna say, let's send OBS back to our code, back to our amazing code, which is how we play this video game. This is so good. Okay, so now we're just gonna say parse the word. We don't need to print there. We'll print as we go, and then we'll just scroll through the output and we'll look for something that looks like an English word. Okay. And at the end, when we return here, we get to the end and we do print word plus next letter. And then what we do here is going to depend on, so if the next symbol is in the symbol dictionary, we are forced to do this. We do not have a choice. In this case, we could go through every single letter and do this. So we could do this like, when are we popping the symbols? Plus next letter. Okay. So we might have to change when we are doing the recursive function, because right now this is happening like, I think we change when we're doing this. I think we change when we're doing this. So we're out of symbols. We just print the word and then return. Let's do it that way. I like that a bit better. So then anything that happens after this, we're doing the recursive function. And then we can say that we do this if we know what the next symbol is. It doesn't need to be return anymore because of that. And then because we're printing when we get something. So then next letter goes letter copy. So then we would say for each, or sorry, for L letter in letters copy. You can just say oh, now I no longer need to do, oh wait. Is this right? Ooh, wait. This can be unused letters, and this could be unused letters. And this can be here. Okay. This copy is unused letters, not copy. Next letter equals, oh wait. So we don't actually want to do this yet. Next equals letters. Oh no, we do want to do this because next letter equals. So then we could just say did copy next symbol equals letters. So we don't change the dictionary here, so we can do this as well. And this could just be the symbol dictionary. And let's see. Might have to sign off in a bit here. Hopefully I have time to finish this. I think I'm close. The symbol dictionary. The symbol dictionary is going to be copied and have the letter in here. This doesn't need to happen. And then we'll say that the letters copy we remove the letter so that we know that it's been reserved. And then we do this. Oh, this is going to blow up the terminal. But maybe that's fine. Where's symbols copy? Symbols copy always gets something removed, no matter what. We always advance to the next symbol no matter what we are doing. The letters looks like this. Am I done? Let's give it a try. I'm sure I've done something wrong. Code never runs the first time you do it, does it? It's never that easy. Yep, next letter is not associated with a value on line 6. We just print the word. We don't actually need anything else if we get to 0. If we're done with the word. Oh, look at this. This was a terrible idea. Yep. So you remember how I predicted there would be too many combinations? Archbishop. Uh, this was such a bad idea. This was such a bad idea. Why have I done this? Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. How long is this gonna take? Maybe if it was random, I'd be able to like use this to brainstorm like what's happening. Yeah, these are all valid solutions. My code works perfectly. It's just a really silly way to solve this problem that doesn't make any sense. You know, if I did have a dictionary that I could like I say dictionary, not like a, you know what I mean, not a programming dictionary, but an actual English dictionary, and I could compare this to it, I feel like it would take a long time to run, but it wouldn't be as crazy as what I'm doing now, right? Like, I do have this on stream, right? Oh no, I don't. OBS, show everyone what is happening right now. Everyone watching. PowerShell, okay. Wait, that looks like that should be streaming. What's going wrong? Oh Lord, what I walked in. Oh my God, I have a viewer. Hello. What you've walked into, Corlidium, is I am playing a video game. Oh, hello, Glitterpix. Yeah, you've walked into me doing something that might not be in the spirit of the game, and also I don't think even works. So I'll explain. I'll back up now that people are in here. I am decoding the game, yes. We're gonna change OBS to show the game and what I was trying to figure out when I started doing this. 7 days, not the file explorer. Where is it? Why don't I see the game? Oh, here it is. Okay. So I was looking at this. I could not for the life of me figure out what this word could possibly be. And I thought to myself, well, what if I just wrote a program to try every combination? And then I just scrolled through and looked for something that made sense in English. So I wrote a little bit of code. And it looks like this. And you can see the code is not that complicated. It works, I think. As far as I can tell, this is working exactly as it's supposed to, and it's printing out every possible combination of letters that could possibly correspond to those symbols, given the way the language system in this game works. And the problem is the very last part of my plan, where I was like, I'm just gonna scroll through the results and look for one that looks like a real word. I don't think that's going to happen. So that unfortunately does not work. This might work for like a shorter, I'm gonna quit running that. If I pick a word that's like 5 letters long, will this just work perfectly? Let's give it a try. Let's have a more optimistic situation. And let's make sure OBS is actually showing the game properly, because it looks like it's still in the setting I had a second ago for Sublime. Can I zoom out? I like double click or something? Oh, I see. Oh my God, the OBS is very not happy. Okay, we're gonna make this completely the correct size. Maybe. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's pick a word like, what's the shortest words we have? We've got these ones, right? Okay, no, and So in theory, those shouldn't take up too much space, and we should see all 3 of these words in the results, right? So I'll try that. We're going to... I want to see if this works for 3-letter and like 4-letter, because if it works for 4-letter words and 5-letter... Well, no, then I'm just showing every single 4-letter word. So it's only useful if it has repeating letters, because that narrows it down a lot more. But we're going to try running that where I go in here. Obviously the symbols are made up, so I have to just make them like 1 or 2 and repeat the ones that need to repeat. Okay, so this is just every combination of 2 letters, right? So You can see the word, where is it? Okay should be in here. And look at that, okay is in there. My other idea is like there should be some kind of library somewhere that's like every English word, but I feel like that's cheating at that point. I do want to employ some sort of puzzle solving skills in playing this game, but I'm quite stuck when it comes to decoding some of these words. Why is everything grayed out as well? This is the one. This is the one that got me on this whole track. Is this word right here? Want something now, she says at some point. Day something. So it's like calendar, but it's not calendar because calendar doesn't have the same first letter or second letter and last letter. It's like day planner or day teacher or instructor or now need. I'm also not too sure about this need word. That you can see the dots down here. I am streaming the game, right? I'm not streaming the programming still. Yeah. Yeah, the dots down here are... There's so many examples of this. Understand just feels so close to correct. It's like comprehend, or it's like understand, Jade understand, word understand failure, recognition, recognize. Oh my god, it could be recognize, recognize. Oh, it might be recognize. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 letters. The last letter is the same as the second letter. R is never repeated. C is never repeated. O, G, N, I, and Z are never repeated. Recognize fits really, really well here. Okay, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine, and the word is recognize. I'm going to put recognize for that. Okay. Word recognize failure. Memory remember failure. So I don't recognize words and I don't remember my memories. Again, failure. Yes. I don't know if this actually means yes. Happy feel. Happy feel. I'm not too sure about this feel word either. Happy. Wait. Body okay. Feel jade. What is this word? I've called it feel. Again, feel something. I think she says this whenever I go to sleep. Happy feel. Feel jade. Again, feel. Again, feel time. Feel Chris time. Stay feel Chris. I've named my character Chris, by the way. Feel jade. I've named her Jade. Stranger leaves through the door. I couldn't understand a word they said. I don't even understand anything about myself. My memories, they're gone. It's probably amnesia. And every part of my body hurts. Did I get involved in some kind of accident? Did a foreigner find me and take care of me while I was unconscious? Since I don't know what's going on, I might have to rely on them for now. So what I've pieced together this game so far, I think I have amnesia because I was just created from a homunculus. She's got like jars of homunculi somewhere. Where have I seen this word? Stay, think. This one I'm pretty confident is think just because that seems to be what the image is depicting. This one, plant, grow, give. You give this to plants to make them grow? Is that what she's saying? The picture looks like it's trying to show give. Like there's a present. It could be gift, but I feel like you wouldn't say gift for plant food. Why am I not allowed to look at the newspapers on my own as well? I can look at this. This is like my third playthrough of the game. I'm on day 1 again. I think I might have died at the end of the second playthrough. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But we're just going to go in and we're going to play the game and try to get a good ending. Head okay. Word recognize no. Okay. Tell word. Together Chris time. B. beans? This word is so important. Is this when she first says it? This word is really important, and it absolutely is not beans. It's something else. It only appears twice in dialogue, but it appears more in writing, and I'm not allowed to remember things that I've seen written down. I have to find them again. What could this mean? So she says it. Name. Is that like first? Maybe? Let's try calling that something like first. Because she's like, first name. Right? That makes sense. Wait, where even is it? It's a red word. First. This word could mean something like first. Name, Jade. Name, Chris. This is how we learn that these are our names. Recognize. Again, tell. I'm pretty happy with tell. This could be item. This one, word tell much. Why do I think this is much? Because it is used for like a lot of books. Book, green, many much. Parts. This parts word is absolutely cursed. I don't know what this means. Parts. She says this at daytime and at afternoon. Oh, I see it. It makes two different memories depending on what scene I'm in. I suppose that makes sense. Words can tell you much. Recognize much, Jade. Why does it say last moments? Many much stay. Is that the name of the cutscene? Is that from the ending? Danger much point. Point much no. I mean, this makes sense. Word, recognize, time. I'm confident about all these words, but now I don't know what this sentence is trying to say. Word, recognize, time? Point what? Does this appear in other places? It literally only appears in this sign. It could be what, it could be item. I kind of like item better than what. And we can make it like gray, I guess? I don't know. Point item. Point item. They're not a good artist, but they're telling me something with pictures. This should help me understand the language. Let me remember what they said earlier. What did they say? A lot of times they've said this. Remembering which word is used should help me understand it. What meaning should I remember? Well, of course the meaning is going to be Jade, because that is already what I've named her. I'll remember words like this, little by little. It seems the stranger wants to come with me. Maybe this will help me learn the language. I'll take the opportunity to learn a few words from them. Since I don't remember anything, that's all I can do for now. What should I do now? Day 1. So yeah, I think I may have gotten the bad ending before. There's something that she starts telling me to do at some point. There's something that appears here that is not here initially. Stove, fire, danger, much point. Material for cooking. Tool for cooking on the stove. I mean, now I know, or I think I know a lot of the words. This word want came to be in one of the in-between day cutscenes, and I think it's pretty canonically the meaning of this word. Want, recognize now. This sentence doesn't make any sense. This is saying something really abstract, or I have a word wrong. Want, recognize now. We cooking time. Okay. Tell cooking study/learn. So we do want 3 red plants. I think this, oh no, this one's possible because it's okay if you put too much of an ingredient. So when she says she wants 3 red plants, she wants like 1, 2, 3. 4 is technically not what she's asking for, but she will accept it. Same with, I think if you do, I think each of these counts as 2, even though it kind of looks like there's a 3rd one in the sprite. And then when it says water 3, it means I click this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we can cook. And we'll see if she likes it. I think she should like it. She's usually fine if you make too many ingredients. Cooking, finish. Food. Success. Okay. Finish, happy. All right, we had some good food. I know how to cook. Go back to the hallway. She gets upset if I try to leave. Maybe I should look at that dialogue again and see if there's any new words that I know that make more sense of it. No. Please. I don't think this means please. It means something like please. Please forget time. Please. Please forget time. Please. Is this maybe don't? But I don't know what kind of word for don't. You know what? It's time to pull out the calculator. So this is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 is what we'll call these symbols. And then we're gonna, it's 5 letters, right? So it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, hello, Deciphering world. I'm once again playing this language learning game, and I've decided that learning the language was too difficult the way I was doing it. So I've decided to make some code to do it for me. And I don't want to make it too crazy. What I could do is I could look up all English words that fall into this category, but instead I'm just going to generate gibberish and see if I could spot words, because that's basically what I would be doing if I was doing it with trial and error, right? I would like, okay, this is not too crazy. Yeah, I would come up with like words that I thought were likely, like E, and I would just write them down and come up with this. But so there's a word that is like please that is going to be somewhere in this generated list. Oh, you know what? I think I may have come up with an issue where I've created an issue. Because no, it's fine. We'll pretend the Z could be like anything. If I get 4 letters right, then that's good. So yeah, this word, I didn't explain this properly. I want to translate this word right here, which I've called please because she uses it the way that she would use the word please, right? But the problem is, this is not please. It's a word that has 5 letters, and the 3rd and 4th letter are the same. So whatever this is, it needs to fit that pattern, because that's how these symbols work. So if I want to complete this language, I've made a lot of progress. A lot of these you can figure out from context, or you could figure out something pretty close to them from context, right? So this could be like fleet, or like actually can't think of a lot of examples. Fleek, I guess. It would be like, is there something with 2 R's? This would be like pero if you're speaking Spanish. It would be Terry, Tarry. But I need something that makes sense in context, as well as matching the pattern of the letters. And I'm struggling to think of something. When does she use this word? I think forget is confirmed, because it confirms this word in between chapters. Time, I think, is basically confirmed. Forget time. Just forget time, please, please. She says it on its own a lot. I mean, we'll have to come back to it. If I look at this list, sorry. Oh, sorry is a very, very good idea. Sorry is a very good idea. Okay, let's try that. I think that's going to fit in a lot of situations. That fits perfectly. So now if we try that, okay. Thank you for that, Krillinium. Sorry, forget time. So she's saying, sorry, I lost track of time? Because that makes a lot more sense than please forget time. She's saying sorry after she yells at me when I'm trying to leave. She says, sorry, I lost track of time again. She says sorry somewhere in this conversation. Stay. Stay fits here. Stay, think. Stay. Stay. I need to figure out what she was saying in this conversation. Stay, feel, Chris. I don't think this is feel. This doesn't quite fit if it's feel. Many stay. So sorry, something. Go, no. Sorry, stay. Go, no. Sorry. There's just not enough context. I might need to see some of those other conversations. This word danger, I think she says it if I try to touch the fire. She says it when I click on the bottle of poison. I don't know if it's lit up here, but I think it's showing it here because there's a bottle of poison. If you click on it, she says these words. I think material is pretty good here, right? That's 8 letters. The 2nd and 7th letter are the same, and I don't see any other repeats in there. Danger now. Danger much point. I think that's what she says if I click on the fire. When I try to leave the house, I get stopped, but why? Okay. A mirror, it's shattered, so I can't see myself very well. I think I'm an old man, and I think specifically... Mirror. I think specifically I'm the old man in this newspaper article. Record day. I'm not 100% sure about record. It fits, and I guess the newspaper is a record of the day, but there's places where I'm not really sure. I see this written down in places where I'm not 100% sure it fits. The newspaper in the middle. This word is driving me crazy. I've put Brent because I made it up that it was a last name. Like, oh, this is who this is. It could be something like missing or lost or none of those have 5 letters though. Brent. Drink container. This is some crazy thing that we'll get to. We're replaying, so we don't need to jump ahead too much. Photo Chris. So I guess this is a photo of me, but that's not how I look in the mirror. I think what I'm seeing in the mirror might be, not this one, war over. I think what I'm seeing in the mirror might be this. Parts, Brent. This parts word is diabolical. I do not know what this word is, but basically what I'm thinking is that these homunculi, one of these grew into me. Stop, want, big. This is very difficult to translate. Want is confirmed because the game tells me this in between chapters. Big, I'm pretty confident about because if you click on the 3 different sizes, we've got stop, want, small, stop, want, something that means medium, basically, with 5 letters and the 1st and 3rd the same. Stop, want, big. And the reason I think it's stop is because that same word appears not here. Here? No, I think it's the bottom one. It's the bottom one. Yeah. Stop, blood, medium. So this could be like hold, but that doesn't make much more sense for the homunculi. Basically, I don't have a ton of time, but I'm just gonna real quick explain what I've seen so far. So we're gonna let her do some reading, which lets us see this area where she was standing and covering up before. We can see the poison a bit easier. And we can put in our name, which I think, do I even remember it? Okay, so we do this symbol. And this symbol. Whoops. And I've almost got it memorized if you count knowing the last 2 letters. I was memorizing it. There we go. So this opens up, right? And then if I click on it, it says it reeks of blood. What have they been doing in here? And there's some blood and bits on the ground. There's like a shield here. Something that looks like a shield. I think I might have figured this one out, actually. What's weird is you could actually bring her down there and she just keeps explaining the names of everything that you point at, just like normal. I think she does have something to say here. need. What does this one mean? Now, need, recognize. Are these the only 2 times she says this word? Because that's not a lot of context. It's the middle 2 letters are repeated. Okay. Tell all. So she's like, I'll tell you everything. Body. So we've got blood parts, tool restraint parts, tool death parts. So I guess she killed someone down here in this dungeon. Uniform parts. Can I get the shield? This one I think I might have figured out. I think it's something like protect. Does that work? Protect, because I mean that's what a shield does. Yeah. Parts is still driving me crazy. I don't know what parts could be. Is there anything else that I can like? I don't know why she's got this dungeon with the blooded stuff. And for that matter, I don't know why she's got a spine here. Material parts storage. This parts word appears so much. She says it here. She says it somewhere else in here. Uniform parts, tool restraint parts, blood parts, parts. Oh, I didn't realize I could click on that. So whatever this is, just parts, maybe. Tool, death parts, protect parts, parts, many or much, parts, many or much, parts alone. Yeah, she says this when you're clicking on the city. So there's some connection between the city and this spine and these shreds. I've just said parts because it seems like it's pieces of stuff, but this isn't really parts. This is like a single object. So that doesn't quite work. And then we've got these notes. This one I still have no idea, but wait, has this increased? This is not the same number every time. Wait, this was... I looked at this earlier and there was 12 squares cut out. And now there's 13. Is this maybe the number of words that I've definitely got correct or something? Or is this like the number of times I've done something? I have never seen this change before. I've done something to make this change. And then we've got these notes. I think this is part of the whole thing of like reanimating corpses or growing homunculi or something. There's a temple. I think this is a temple based on this word. E and E, 6 letters. Something us storage? I'm not too sure about storage either. Storage is a bit of a weird one. Month first? Oh, this is that one that I've just changed, isn't it? First fertilizer, first. First month? Maybe I need to rethink month as well. Anyway, I need to step away for about 5 minutes, so BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. Where was I? Right, I've just found this thing that says there's 13 things where there used to be 12 things. I'm not really sure what that could correspond to. I think these might be related to those. Oh, sorry, I'll have to step away again. Oh, as soon as I sit down. All right, just another couple minutes. All right, back again. Where were we? So yeah. This failure storage. I think these might be the homunculi that that don't go so well. Let's say container blue. I'm curious about this. This is like she's got a photo of the temple. Study or learn storage. I'm not too sure about that study or learn word because it's like whatever's on here. Oh, there's something else. This reminds me. This thing that's carved on the back of the temple, that shows up somewhere else, I think. But where did I see it? Is it too late to get to it because I've closed this thing? Maybe I have to go to sleep and then she'll close it again for me. I know there's something I can see where... This balancer word is going to be one of the fun ones to translate. Balancer, I think, does work. N-C-E-R. Yeah, it does work, but it's not quite right. Chris alone. Oh yeah, that's the bathroom I clicked on. Forgot. And then at some point we'll figure out the plants. Plants are difficult. There's something that's going to appear here at some point. Now, what is this one? Oh, this is night. Hello? What's she... Now... Need recognize? This is new. I don't remember this dialogue happening before. She's asking me if I recognize something now. I don't think this word is need, though. What can this be? This word is not very long, is it? If I run my thing, 1, 2, 2, 3 is the pattern. I shouldn't get that many words right. Shouldn't be that many possibilities. Seed, roof, tool, scene. There's not that many possibilities, are there? Because it's only you only have to do this for like the ones where the two middle ones are vowels. There's nothing you could possibly have where it could be need fits, but it doesn't fit what she's saying really. It's like the sky or the city or the sea or the moon. The moon? But then where else did she say it? Where else did she say it? Oops. She just says it at some point in this room. I think this is when... Yeah, she says this like when we're about to go into here and she sees that I've opened it up. And she's like, oh, I'll explain everything. Stay, think. Jade. Together, Chris time. Sorry, forget time. I think this is sorry. I'm happy to say that this is sorry. I don't know what she wants. Parts, many, or much. Whatever this parts word is, she's saying it about the city. So we can sleep. Today over? Today over. This one. Oh, this one. How many times did she say this? She only ever says it here. So maybe it's not that important that I translate it. This one I think she says a few places. This one I think is important. This one has the same pattern as the one that I was just looking at. It's like need or moon or what else could it be? Loom or look. The parts one could be human. Oh, that's a very good point. Let's try that and see. She uses it for like... She uses it for certain tools, but maybe she's just saying they're man-made. Wait, let's... So it's like human material. Yeah, it's material to make a human, if we're going with the idea that... Okay, thank you. These are very good recommendations. Material human storage. She says that when I click on the spine. She says this for something else in the room. Maybe I can go back and see what after the next day. Human uniform. Tool restraint for a human. Human blood. Parts of a human. Tool for causing a human's death. A shield for protecting a human. Many humans live in the city. Okay, this has got to be correct. That's a very, very good. Human alone. I think she says this during some cutscene where I'm looking out the window. I'm very happy with that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. How many words do I not know? Still quite a few, but it's getting better. The words that are the most troublesome are all these words that she says in the plant room, and then a couple of them she says like what other place. I've got a lot of blue words. I feel like I've mostly translated this language. Well, I say that. I come back to this thing where she says, again feel ilalalal. Again feel. This feel word is important. This word is not so important because it only appears here, but it looks like it should be solvable because it's got so many repeated letters. Like, this letter's repeated 3 times, and this letter's repeated twice. Eller. Good night, Chris. I'm pretty happy with a good night here. All right, so this is where I think this is going to be the same as the last time I played. What is this place? This makes me feel nostalgic somehow. That's right, I've lost my memories, and now I'm with a stranger. See, so I'm in a dream in this place. I feel like this is the right word for it. It means... So this matches with memory, which you could say memories as well. Yes, I meant something like this. I think he tells you if you're wrong. Maybe if there's... Oh no, there could be more than one right answer. Maybe he says that for more than one of them. I didn't even think of that. I slept well last night, thankfully. I think there's wrong answers, but maybe there's multiple right answers. I wonder who this person is. Okay. Is there anything that happens on day 2? For one thing, let's check the... Whoops, nope, I didn't mean to go to the bathroom. Nope, I did not mean to. I meant to go in here. Oh, she hasn't moved the shelf back. Maybe she does that on a specific day, because I swear it does move back sometimes. We've got this book. We think this means death. We think this means soul, and this means sin according... It means something like sin, according to one of the dream sequences, but it's 6 letters, so it doesn't literally say sin. It says there's another word. Tool for recording. Wait. Oh, this makes sense. A quill is a tool for recording, so that tool and record is probably pretty good. Where's the other part where she talks about human storage? Is it just the spine and the rib cage? Are they two? Yeah, they're 2 separate objects because they glow separately when I click on them. This still has 13 squares. Okay, so with this human word, we could say we need a lot of human blood, a lot of human heads. I don't know about this many/much, but when we see it, there's a bunch of books. I don't know what else. It's like collection or group or many and much fit. So maybe material grow. This grow thing is also a bit suspicious. It appears on that list. Plant grow give. Plant grow give. Plant grow give. Plant grow give. Small grow Chris. We're slowly making sense of things. We're just gonna see. That was a very good idea to make that parts human. That fits perfectly. Want recognize now. Was this bottle here before? A new bottle, like I said, appears here at some point. We don't have to just keep going to sleep over and over again. We can do a bit of cooking, even though I don't think I have any new words to learn. But, you know, she likes it when stuff is cooked. So, 2 yellow plants and 2 splashes from the red bottle. I feel like that's orange, but we only get to know 4 colors, so... Do you like it? Cooking finish? Not too sure about this finish word. Food. Success. Finish happy. Okay. Oh, it's already sunset. Now evening. Plant flower. I don't have any new words for these newspapers, do I? Chris. This word is bugging me a lot. I need more examples of that word. Maybe I need to look more closely next time I have that dream sequence. Oh! Human something. Human alone. Okay. When I click on this picture, she says human alone, which looks like what's happening here. Is this like missing or like... Photo Chris. So this is maybe me and that old man that was captured. I think I've said this before. I'm pretty sure this person is like an old man with a cane, right? And if I look in the mirror, I look like an old man, kind of. You can kind of see some gray hair. And I think that I was maybe grown as a homunculus and then transplanted into the body of someone that she kidnapped. And when she kidnapped the person, he was down in that basement. And that's why we see all that weird stuff in the basement. War over Chris. So war is one that was given to me in between cutscenes. Over, I'm not too sure about. Some of this stuff we're just going to have to look a little bit more closely on each playthrough. I think the only things I can control are things like opening up the day over, again feel something. Good night, Chris. All right, yeah, we're going to pay more attention to the other options because maybe they are valid, but they just don't get given to me. I see a person, but my vision is blurry, so I can't make out the person perfectly. I wonder if I'm dreaming again. But there's one thing I do understand. I've met this person before, but I can't recall who they are. Why can't I remember? What's going on? Oh, I know the word for this. It means... So I've tried answering want to this. It doesn't like it if I do want. It says maybe that's wrong. If I do forget, then it says yes, that's what this means. But I feel like there's a right answer here. He's saying he can't remember. I'm going to go with what I think is the right answers for now. It means something like this. That's what he says if you get it right, I think. Day 3. Morning, Chris. Good morning, Jade. When I wake up, this person calls out to me. Maybe they were waiting for me to wake up. My whole body aches and feels heavy. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I doubt I could do much in this condition. For now, this person is my only hope. When does she do something different? I don't think I've unlocked anything by sleeping just now. What how much now? Well, I can show you guys the ending pretty quick if we just keep sleeping. Maybe I'll get a different ending this time because I know slightly more words. Again, feel alalalal. Good night, Chris. This is, I'm probably dreaming again. I can't think properly. That's right. I've been looking for something, searching, reaching out my hand, doing whatever I could. That's right. This emotion, this feeling, the correct meaning is not time. This should be renamed. This should be want, I think. How did that get back to time? That's not right. It still says time. Yes, yes, it means something like this. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to go back and see where that word has been used. Morning, Chris. Good morning. Did I scroll past it? Want. Sleep want. We cooking want. Together Jade want. Sleep want together. Together Chris want. Sorry, forget want. Oh, I've been saying sorry, forget about the time. So she's saying sorry, forget what you want. Word recognize want. So she wants me to recognize the words or I point at things. Sorry, forget what. Jade, tell. Tell Jade what you want. I think tell is pretty good. Balance her together. Oh, we'll get to that. I think she might do that. Again, feel want. Medium, Chris want. Fire, Chris want. I don't know about that fire. That might be like warm or something. Morning. When I wake up, they call out to me like they always do. I wonder why they're always there when I wake up. Maybe they know something about my condition. Okay, she didn't do it there. And the... Where did she say fire? Stove, fire. I think this might be warm. I don't know about fire anymore. And we'll make it a different color because we're not sure about it. Bottle. Still don't know what that bottle word is. It's 6 letters, but it doesn't have repeated letters, so it's not actually bottle. Oh, she wants to tell me something. Okay, so now she's gonna do it. Brent. I don't know what this word is. It's not Brent. It's that word that appears in the newspaper. Container, drink, jade. Stay. She says this when I look out the window. She says it when I try to leave after she says sorry. She says it right here. Okay, so now we have some more context for where she says it. Stay, feel, crisp, many stay. Body language tells me they're looking for something. They scribble something on a piece of paper and show it to me. What are they trying to explain? Brent, drink, container. This Brent word, what is this? Because this is like... What is this word? It's like measuring or searching or inspecting or it's something like that. Drink container. Balancer together want. So she wants us to maybe search / measure. Something like that. So we search the house. She wants the drink to get whatever Brent is, which is drawn as a question mark. Okay. So she's happy when I agree to help her search. And it's here. Fertilizer search. What is this word? Where have I seen this? First something when we're in the plant room. Berries something when we're in the plant room. Over something when we're in the plant room. The problem is I don't know the second one of any of these plant words for sure. So I don't have any comparison to make. So it's something related to the plants that we search for. I guess we have to go in here. Plant, grow, give. No. Which one does she want one of these? Also, how do I do it? Plant, grow, give. Okay, finish, tell, study, learn. This word, this 4-letter word, it's like vial or something. First you do the vial. Berries get the vial. This green bottle is here every single time that this appears. But then so is the blue bottle. Recognize? So, I mean, she says it for every single one. Wait, what? This is new? Oh, I can do what she's... I've not done this before. Okay. Wait, can I... Okay, I've not done this... Hello? I've not done this minigame before. So I think she said to put this here. She said to put this... The green one goes here. The blue one goes... I forgot. We finish. Plant need something? Failure. Yes. We finish. Okay. So I didn't realize how to play this minigame. I didn't realize that thing that was popping up on the side was important. Tell study. So blue goes to this one. Is this like next? So blue goes to, I already forgot. I'm gonna mess it up. Then the carrots go to the beans and the carrots, and the water goes to that one. So the green, wait, let's go again. So blue goes to the beans. Carrots goes to the beans. Carrots goes to the carrots, and the water goes to the green grapes. I don't think I've memorized that. Please, one more time. I think it changes every time. Blue goes to green. No, blue goes to green, carrots goes to green, carrots goes to carrots, and water goes to grapes. Okay. So blue goes to green, carrots goes to green, carrots goes to carrots, and water goes to green grapes. Is this really helping me learn these words, though? Because that's what I wanted to do. Success. What is this word? This is a new word. Success something. Yes. Something no. However. Yes and no. When does she say this also? Is this double? Success achieved. Success, achieved. It's something like that. It's like double success. She has two circles. Perfect. Perfect. I'm also not sure about that yes word. Okay, so we have something. We finish. Okay, so we've learned a little bit about plants. Tell, study, learn. First, fertilizer. So we do the bag to the grain, the green to the carrots, the bag to the grapes, and the water to the other grapes. Bag to the wheat, bag to the carrots, green to the green grapes. So bag to the bag to the carrots, green to the green grapes, and water to the orange carrots. Plant need anything? Is this like inspect or investigate or it shows fertilizer regardless of what object is shown. So if we're confident next, the 4-letter word is probably step. Ooh, let's try that in the places where we've seen, let's see. Let's try that in the places where we've seen this, because we've seen this outside of the plant room. First, oh wait, we need to make it reload. Okay. First step, next step, overstep. Like last step? Oh, maybe over is last. Search, measure, step. Why are we in this room? I don't think this is when she said this. Okay. I'm gonna go success, but not perfect success? Huh. Okay. So she says that when I click on this, she was like looking for her drink. She said she drank it. Step. Search or measure. Finish. She seems like she's happy that she found it, but I don't... Does she like drink from it if I... She seems like she's happy that I found it, but... Step is pretty good here. Step is pretty good. Is she covering up something there also? I need to... It looks like these are fine. She was covering up the safe, but I've already opened that. Next and step is pretty good. Does next get me anything new? Where have I seen? Oh, it's only here. And then, what was that one that I thought might be last? Over. Over or last. War over Chris. War last Chris. Today over. Over makes a little bit more sense for all of these except for the step one. And the only thing she covers up here is something that I could see another example of, so that's not it. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneak out. Okay. So I think we're just gonna... I can't sleep without asking her. Maybe we just see if we can get a different ending. I feel like we made progress with the plant thing, but I'm gonna have to see some full cutscenes in context. Sleep went together. Today over. Again feel something. Relaxed. Comfort. We have success. Elevated? I don't know. Good night, Chris. War. Yeah, there's always a right answer to these. I don't know who said there's multiple right or wrong answers. Am I dreaming again? There's so much dust I can't see a thing. I know the word for this. It means war. It means something like this. That is war. Day 5. Morning, Chris. My body feels heavier today than yesterday. I wonder if I'm getting worse every day. This is so painful. Can I try to escape again? Stay? Go no. Danger now. But why? Why indeed? Checking in the mirror, I look the same. Everything's the same in here. Tools, search or measure? This is the same number of squares. Does this go up with more playthroughs, maybe? And can I interact with the squares at all? No. Tool broke. Does this only appear here? It only ever appears here. Material plant storage. Step, search, measure, finish. I mean, she says finish when we're done cooking or something, so it seems like she's happy that I found this. Food material plant, food material meat. This has got to just be meat, right? I could probably lock this in. Because we see that when we're cooking as well. And she only says it here. How are we looking on blue words? We're looking okay on blue words. We still have some weird first, next, over, many, much, stack. Where do I see this one? Book, read, stack. Group, maybe? I mean, she only ever says it there, so I don't know what... There's another thing. You know, I keep forgetting this. Can I actually not... I did not mean to go into the bathroom. I'm not trying to go to the bathroom. There's something. There's some more notes that are, like, hidden around here somewhere. I think they're on the, They're either on the shelf, which means I need to start a new playthrough to read them, or they're, like, in here somewhere. Where are they? I'm not allowed to read these books, am I? Hello. This lasts between playthroughs. Don't know what to make of that. Give, think. It's old note. Well, I mean, we have to get through this playthrough if we want to, how did it get dark so fast? Again, feel sorrowful? Good night, Chris. I feel guilty. I wonder if I've done something wrong, but I've always been doing the right thing. I've always been adhering to what I think is right, but a dream, right? This is a dream. I know this emotion. It's, the correct meaning is something similar to sin. Should I try something different? Because I'm curious. These are already like corresponding to something. Wait, there's 8 options, so maybe there's 2 correct options for each of them. It doesn't feel like there are, though. It feels like this is supposed to be sin. The other one was supposed to be forget, want, memories, and war. So love, betrayal, and sadness are just unused. This doesn't match with any of them anyway. We'll go with what we think is the correct answer, where he says, yes, yes, it meant something like this. I think I'm going to get the same ending. I don't think I've actually, like, gotten enough to... my vision is dim. My heartbeat is faint. What's going to happen to me? It would be really nice if I could find this one thing that is on the shelf. Protect human. Human is good. Human is good for that word. That is almost certainly correct in my mind. Same number of squares. Step search finish. I still don't really understand what she wants. It's like she was like, let's get my mug. I want you to search the house for my mug. Oh, wait a minute. I can see it. Study storage. So this is like the same. I don't know what this means, though. This is like. This is a weird word. So she says it here. Tell cooking. It's one of those words like human, where it's like. I've got something that works for some of these situations, but not all of these. And I need something that works for every situation. Tell cooking, study or learn. Tell study or learn. Again, tell study or learn. We study or learn storage. And then here it says the word storage as well, I'm not too sure about. So I can read that. I think there's another one that I can't quite get. Same number of squares. Death book. Learn to stop people from dying. Go to the temple. Us storage. Month 1st. In January? Search/measure record storage. So this is where we store information, notes on what is going on with this. Well, let's see if we could get a different ending. I think I've done everything exactly the same as the first ending, though. Gesture approvingly. Okay, sleep went together. Today over. Again, feel LLL. Good night, Chris. My consciousness is fading. My body is heavy. My vision is blurry. I think I've finally reached my limit. I can't even get up from the bed. Chris? Whoop. I hear their voice. Chris, okay? They're right next to my bed worrying about me. I feel bad for them, but I think I'm nearing death. I have to tell them that I'm dying. So we have that word. I think I got one of the words wrong the first time I did the ending. So maybe I'll be able to find it this time around. Let's see. I probably have skimmed over it. It's this one. And we can lock it in as well, because this is basically confirming that it's correct if she says that I understand here. I am dying. Word recognize. Happy. She's happy that I recognize word. Okay. Recognize. This is like maybe. She's asking if I recognize her. Recognize able, maybe? Like in my book. Recognize much jade. Recognize book green lots. Recognize lots jade. Human, lots of humans. It has to be many or much or lots. Word can tell you a lot. I don't know why she's saying it like this, like recognize her a lot. Or she recognizes a lot. I don't know. Recognize death, Chris. So she's saying she recognizes a lot. I recognize death. Yes. Again, what is this word? When did she say it here? I pointed to something and she said this, but what did I point to? Again. Well, we can try our thing. I don't think it's going to work because I just can't scroll through it all. What I need to have it do is output to like a file, and then I'll be able to. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. I think I need to have it output to a file, and then I could like scroll through the text file. Is it like a head? It could be a head. Does that fit the sentence though? Again, oh no, a head is too few letters. So it could be, again, is it like a stray? Let's see if I can get it to say stray. always? Let's see. Yeah, this needs to output to a text file. It's the only way I could possibly. Always doesn't work, does it? It's all it always doesn't work. S-T-R-A. Astray, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it really fits, but no, it really doesn't fit at all. It's a mystery. It's probably solvable here. Again, feel, want. Again. Medium, Chris, want. Normal? Regular? Average? This one we see in the stop, want, medium. When did she say this? Oh, this is what she says if you click on the medium-sized homunculus jar. She says stop, want, medium. And the only one that we actually know is medium. And then this word stop appears here as well for the medium-sized bandages, where she says something, blood, something. It's like simple or... We can plug it in and just see if it jumps out at me while these things are rapidly scrolling by. 1, 2, 1, 3. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 3. Or 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Yeah. It's like R. What could it be? RER doesn't really work. Q. You know what? There shouldn't actually be that many. Hold on. DED doesn't really work. DAD doesn't really work. BEB doesn't work. There's a lot of ones it could be. It's like await. No, but that doesn't fit the medium-sized bandages. MIN? MEM? L. This word is important because she says it right here in this situation. Medium Chris want. Warm Chris want. Forget Chris no. Feel Chris want. We storage. Yes. Perfect no. This doesn't mean yes. This means like but or something. She always says it on its own. Does it indicate a contradiction? Forget memory word. Small grow Chris. Yes. Stay feel Chris. So I'll grow small, but I'll stay. I think it could mean but rather than yes. It's a bit hard because she doesn't use it as like a logical thing to connect things. Stay feel Chris. Many stay. Yeah, so this is what makes me think also that I was all these homunculuses. She's saying many stay or something. We learned storage. Sorry. Is storage science? Hold on. That doesn't fit, does it? I've locked it in sometime early on because I thought it worked, but I don't know. S. No, the repeated letters don't work for it to be science. We jade all. Recognize? We jade all. This is the one that I think I got wrong before. I wish I'd remembered what I said. We jade all recognize. It might be, it might be that special word. It might be that word that I called Brent that appears just randomly. I think I said together, and she said I didn't understand. Recognize? What if I say this word? Sorry. Recognize no. Okay, I think that's like my one chance to change the ending, is to figure out what she's talking about there and answer her question correctly. Recognize works here, right? Recognize works. She's saying like we many jade or we all jade or something. Where have I seen this word? Is it only here? She says it here, and she says it here. Again. I need to upgrade my word search tool. Again, feel. We storage. We storage could be like our memories are saved or recorded somewhere, or like there's copies or backups of us. Or I could just have the words, good night, Chris, she's crying. This is the same ending I got. This is the same sad ending. End. That has 4 letters. That's not end, that's something else. And then we're back to the title screen. So I've gotten to the game, one of the game's ending twice now. I feel like I learned more words that last playthrough, but I still don't know what that final word is that she wants me to say. Where she says something like, we all jade, we recognize something. So I've tried like together, I think. Is that what I said? I think I tried together. I tried Brent, and that didn't work. There's something that she wants. She says recognize. What does she want me to recognize? Am I supposed to just say her name at the end? The problem is I've not got those really important words right. You know what? I should have written down. God damn it. Now I would have to. I guess I could watch back the VOD. I need to make a note of all of those unknown words that she says at the end, because that's how I'm going to get the different ending, is by actually understanding what she's saying. Wait, can I literally do that now? I'm not caught up with live. Okay, I'm gonna watch the VOD back a little bit. What does she say right before the end? So she says something like, we jade all recognize. What does she say before that? I don't think I'm actually missing words there when she says we jade all. Again, something. What is that other word she says? Again, something. Word recognize, happy, okay, recognize much jade. And then I think she says recognize death, Chris, right? I'm not too sure about that many and much thing. So, I mean, I'll just pull up some notes. Final cutscene. What does she say? She says, again, and then again, and then question mark word. And then she says, medium Chris want. We're just going to write down some of these things that she said. Medium Chris want. I need to figure out what these homunculi are actually called, because that seems like a very important. Stop blood medium, forget memory word. I got to the end. She gets really upset when I don't recognize. So Stay, feel, Chris. We're going to put that in somewhere. Many stay. Stay, feel, Chris, many stay. Stay, feel, Chris, many stay. And then she says, we learned storage. I need to fix this storage word. The storage word is not right. We study / learn storage. If I can make sense of what she's trying to tell me at the end, which I feel like I can kind of do with some of my guesses about what happened based on clues. And then she says, sorry. And then maybe every time I make a new game, there's another copy of me that she's making. Maybe that's how it works. Again, and then she says again, and then whatever that word is. What is that word, though? Okay, back to the game. So I'm not going to do an entire new playthrough right now, but I do want to just take a second to digest what we've seen from that ending and look at the words again and try to get the ending by like looking through the dictionary and stuff. You're an observer of the story. You're free to perceive the meaning of the words you read. The relationship between the two characters is built on the words you interpret, and their story is built on the words you interpret. Their world will change according to your understanding. Maybe it's a short, ordinary story, or maybe it's a long, peculiar story. Does that mean there's a lot more stuff that happens if I could avoid dying at the end? You will become one of the characters and interfere with the story. And the story will be completed according to your interference and interpretation. Every story you feel, every story you interpret is correct. This is a short and long story of only 7 days. I can find myself lying in bed. I don't feel too good. I open my eyes. My blurry vision gradually clears. We've seen all of this. There's a stranger leaning against my bed. That's not a stranger. That's Jade. Chris. Head okay? Chris? They're asking me something in a language I don't know. Happy success. Jade recognize. Word recognize failure. Memory remember failure. Again, so maybe to get a different ending, I have to say that words mean different things. Again, failure. But happy feel. Still not too sure about this feel word, and this is important too. So when I go to sleep, she says again something and then this word. So maybe I do need to solve this word in order to figure out this word. Happy feel. It's just at the beginning. Feel Jade. Again feel want. Feel Chris want. Stay feel Chris. There's only so many things it can be, right? Try to run the thing again, maybe? 1, 2, 2, 3. Very simple pattern of letters. What are some things that stand out that it could be? Probably doesn't begin with a Z. It could be wood. That's probably not it. It could be it's probably not V or U. It could be something with T, like took. Does that make any sense? Happy took, no. Probably not TAA. Seed? We don't see it anywhere where it's related to seeds, do we? Happy seed. Seed Jade. Again seed. Again seed want. Chris want. Feel just works better than anything else I can think of. Can I really not find something that makes more sense? Soon? Maybe soon? Stay soon, Chris. Again, soon something. Happy soon. Soon is not bad, actually. Wait. Again, soon want. Soon Chris want. Soon stay some soon Chris stay soon. I mean, soon is not that much better than feel actually, but I'll just do feel/soon. What else could fit? Scene. I don't think scene works. Seam. Wait, seam might work. Hold on. What color did I make it? Need, stay, wait, finish. Big, medium. I've lost it in my dictionary. Measure. Oh, here it is. Again, soon, something. Awakening? No. Happy soon. So she was like, no memories, but happy soon. Soon, Jade. So we'll get to where she says it again. Happy. Body okay. Soon, Jade. There's something a little bit weird where at the end she says like, all Jade or something, or we all Jade. What did she say? Strangely loose the door and understand a word we said. It's probably amnesia and every part of my body hurts. Did I get involved in some kind of accident? I might have to rely on them for now. I feel like we've almost solved this dictionary. If I counted correctly, tomorrow would line up with the LLL. Oh my god, if you've done it again, if you solved another one. That sounds right to me. Where is it? Oh my god. Yeah, I think it fits perfectly. It has to be tomorrow. Wait. O-O-O-R-R. The M is not repeated. W's, nope, you're 100% right. Yet again. You're 100% right. Yet again. Michi Mendarenchin. Or was that someone else before? Okay, well, either way, you're right. Again, soon tomorrow. Okay, that makes me feel more like soon is correct here. Again, soon tomorrow. So this feel/soon. Again, soon tomorrow. Happy soon. Soon Jade. What does soon Jade mean here? I feel like, well, let me check. What's that thing where she says like all Jade or we all Jade or whatever? Wait, Jade alone. Jade's uniform. Together with Jade. Jade name Jade. Jade recognize. Feel soon Jade. Jade Chris memory. Jade Chris. We have the same soul? Also, I don't know if this actually came up during the playthrough, but she does sit you down and show you this. She's like, I'll explain everything. It's like we have the same soul, because she draws a picture that says Jade and Chris, and then there's a heart, which I thought might be a soul. And then there's an arrow where it says Chris forget. So she... Maybe this is the word I'm supposed to say at the end. Maybe this is the word. It could mean love as well. It is a heart. Can I like say that? I think that that's another thing that could be. I think the reason I got soul is because of some of the other places it appears. It looks more like it means soul. I feel like understanding that drawing is key to understanding what's happening in the game. I think she's literally explaining everything that has happened, and I'm just not quite sure. So she's got all the homunculi in jars. And the medium-sized jar, she uses a word to describe that she also uses for me near the end. She's like, want medium crisp. But the word isn't medium, it's something else. Okay. And then when we've got that word tomorrow, that word makes it look more like the word is soon, that 4-letter word with 2 repeated letters in the middle, as opposed to feel. What is this trying to show? I think this fits better as love than as soul, because it's saying that the love is not there anymore. I was thinking it's like the soul is being transferred, but it's more like I don't remember who she is, so that the love is gone. Jade, Chris, us. Jade, tell what? Tell Jade what you want. Container, drink, Jade. I need to learn the grammar too. I haven't been paying attention to the grammar, but I think a lot of these make more sense if you understand what order words are supposed to be in. So it seems like she's saying here, this was when she wanted me to find that mug. Wait, is it this mug? Was I supposed to point here? Because she also gets excited when I point to the mug in the other room. I didn't notice that was there at the time. Recognize much, Jade. Recognize death, Chris. So what does this sentence mean? This is so important, but I don't... What is she trying to communicate? We, Jade, all. I could probably double check that this means all. Maybe I'll start there, because I've been running with that being all because it's the only thing that remotely seems to fit. Okay. We like to learn words. Head okay? Word recognize no. Yes, I recognize words. Tell word? I think I can lock this in. I've been leaving it alone because it always feels awkward in sentences, but I don't think it creates problems anywhere. It doesn't create logical problems to assume that this means tell anywhere, does it? Tell, cooking. She's going to tell me how to cook. She's going to tell me how to do whatever the study and learn is a little bit tricky because it appears places besides her teaching me things. Teach? Teach, maybe? Again, tell, study, learn. Tell, word. Again, tell. Word, tell, many. Is this words can tell you a lot, or I will tell you a lot of words? Tell, Jade, tell what? Tell all. So that tell all as well. I think that word all is probably correct. Together, Chris, what? First? First is pretty good here. First, name. Name, Jade. Name, Chris. Recognize? Again, tell? No, you don't need to tell me again. Word, tell much. This word item only appears here. I point and she tells me what it is. Word, recognize what? Point. If you want to recognize a word, point to an item. Point. Why does she say it twice like that? I think item only appears here. I think we could lock that in and be happy with that. I'm not a good artist, but they're telling me something with pictures. This should help me understand the language. And then, yeah, we do the tutorial. We've seen the word Jade a lot. Which meaning should I remember? I remember words like this, little by little. It seems like the stranger wants to come with me. Maybe they'll help me learn the language. I'll take the opportunity to learn a few words from them. Since I don't remember anything, that's all I can for now. What should I do now? Day 1. So we can confirm the word all. The mug is not here. Container, drink. She doesn't say it's her drink, but that is where she sits, so... Let's try cooking. Can I, go back out of the cooking? I cannot go back out of the cooking, so... I have to keep cooking until I roll the thing that can happen where it says all. We'll make her happy. I mean, I could just keep mashing the cook button, but I don't want to make her sad. Cooking, finish. Food. Success. Finish, happy. Okay, this is how we find out if all means what I think it does. So one of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I counting? It's just click on everything once. That, and that. I don't know if this is a good meal, but it'll teach us the word all. Cooking finish. Give me that circle. Give me that circle. Success, perfect. I understand what the word all means. Okay. And I think that, why did I want to know that? I wanted it because I wanted to connect that word to something else. Yeah, I remember I got, what is this word? Oh, this is just like night. That's easy. I'm not too sure about this we word. We cooking went? It's a pronoun, right? And it's not I or you. We finish. This word finish is not right here. Jade, Chris, us. We are Chris and Jade. We, us, storage. The storage word is such a tricky one. And then we, Jade, all that she said at the end. Is there more than one Jade? So the other thing I was thinking, when she says we, Jade, all, what was the middle newspaper? Because she says, this Brent word is driving me crazy. I would really like to know what this means. There's something very important about this drink. It contains something that is, or no, whatever is in that drink, which is shown with a question mark, it's missing or something. I think this word just means like something like missing. Yeah. The drink is missing. She doesn't know where it is. I'm overcomplicating this. Missing. So the drink is missing. Search the house. Okay. And it says lost and found. So that was the goal. So now we're saying that someone named Chris went missing. And it's me. But this looks like her in the picture. Like if you look at the hair, it kind of looks like her. Well, maybe. It's not quite the same hairstyle. Like you don't see the hair that was back here. And it looks like there's maybe a pair of glasses. She says, we all Jade, or 2 letters and then all Jade. I think she's saying we when she says that. Photo Chris. So, okay, that word missing, it's going to be a different actual word, but it's something with a meaning along the lines of missing. Oh, and that gives us human missing. So this guy went missing. And then when I click on it, she says human alone. So it's like she caught him alone and kidnapped him and used his body to transplant my memories after I went missing. Did she kidnap both of us? War over. Can I get the, yeah, I know, that's your body. Book, read, storage. Study, learn, storage. I think the next mystery is this medium word. And maybe, what else? This medium, oh wait. That looks like her drink. So the drink is there now. It's another one of these. Is it bad to have too many attempts at the game? I don't think I've had this many attempts. Does it start at, this went up when I started a new game. I wonder if if some of these have things behind them, like maybe they have symbols behind them. Yeah, the number of squares goes up by 1 every time I start a new game. That's a lot of new games they want me to play if I'm supposed to, like, find a message in this. Go temple, be storage. So the big words, maybe I should write this down. Important words to fix. The word medium, which is of the pattern. When I click on these jars, maybe it's not stop. Maybe it's more like achieve or something. But no, that's not it. Or keep, or wait, keep could be the answer to one of those other ones. So this is of the pattern 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. Okay. And then we've got, I'll put stop as important too. And that's of the pattern 1, 2, 3, 4. No repeated letters. This storage, I don't think I trust storage anymore. I've used it for so many things, but unless they're getting really abstract about what they mean by storage, it doesn't fit in some contexts. Like the temple. Grow is important. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Many/much is a 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's not bad here. Many or much works here pretty well. Photo temple storage. Yeah, when she says storage in a situation like this, it makes me think it's not storage. It's like record or copy or I'm not sure. One of these words could mean copy with all the cloning and memory transfers and stuff that I think might be going on. This grow word is important. It looks like I'm close, assuming I've got all the blue words correct, which I might not. There's all these important red words in the middle. You know, I think maybe I've got the important words for the ending. I just don't have materially human storage pieces. Storage. Can I read this book from behind her? Book red storage. Oh! I didn't realize I could have her describe what I'm looking at here. Measure storage. This search/measure word is a bit sus. Hold on. Maybe we'll try this one, because this has some good repeated letters in it. It's got 2 pairs of letters. And it's used here for like this square ruler thing. It's used here for this these scales. It's like comparison, and it's used here for this very strange book, which has this thing that appears on the wall of the temple that looks like some kind of like nervous system or something with all these nodules. Is it like nervous, or is it like plant need? Yeah, this comes up so much. It's like watering or nurturing or development. Develop. Wait, no, it's not development. It's like and when she wants to search the house, it's like explore or investigate or step. And this is when we were looking for the coffee cup. So she's like, we want to search for your drink. The plants need, it's like science. SCI. No. Huh. Knowledge? Knowledge, no. This one must be solvable, though. This one must be like, whatever this is, it's important. It's used in a lot of different contexts. It's used next to things that I'm curious about. What could it be? So we could try like A, L, question mark, L, question mark, A, question mark, question mark. It's like always, or I don't think that L works there. I think, and then agig. I think it works better if this is a vowel and this is a consonant, maybe. Let's try something like M, E, E, M, or maybe S. Something to do with measuring, or with, this could be some kind of, it's like measurement, but that doesn't fit. We could try a common ending, like NT at the end, and then say this would be a vowel, probably E, which means that the other one is not a vowel. Let's replace it with X for now. EX. Element? No, that doesn't work. Exponent? No, that doesn't work. I feel like the second and fourth ones are really weird ones to repeat because I can't think of a word that's like LL or eded or edad, or maybe I need to go back to saying that these are the vowels and this word is the consonant. We could try, I don't know, C and C, and we could try E and E. It's like cement, or like, what are words relating to measure? Okay, maybe we go back to the places it's used. So this ruler, it's like understand, or search, measure, investigate, understand. Measure, storage, knowledge, or like understanding, or exploration, or, and it's something that, I mean, this need word is important too. So if I could get this word, I feel like I could fill in this word a lot easier. Search, measure, explore, understand, science, investigate. It gets cut off here, but that is fine because she's saying it here. You can see it's the same word, just cut off. Huh, okay, I'm close. I'm close. I feel like there's only so many things it could be, right? Step. Step is a good thought here, but I feel like I would need to see this one completed to lock it in as blue. I would need to see that it makes sense in whatever this sentence is, where you find the coffee mug. I like this is missing, though, even though it's not the right number of letters. This seems to mean something like missing. Okay. Find? What are words that mean the same as find? Discover. Uncover. Unearth. Reveal. It's almost like revelation? Revelry. It's one letter away from revelry, weirdly enough. That doesn't really make sense though. Can I go back to the, it's something like it's like reveal, but that doesn't quite work. It must be so narrow downable. It must be so, like, if I could think of a word that worked, it would probably be the correct word, because it's such a specific sequence of like repeating letters and non-repeating letters. I like this overall structure. Maybe if we like replace the R's with L's. It's like leverage, or levial. Believe, or develop, or defend. You could do defend up until, but then that doesn't match with searching for. Ooh, words are tricky. Words are so tricky. This is why I need my thing to work. Determined? Huh. I'm so close. I'm so close. I think it would help a lot too. I think if I knew what it meant, I could probably get a little bit closer to locking down this study or learn type word. Delete. It's almost like deleted. that's not it. I don't know, we'll just say like search slash learn slash something for now. It's something to do with knowledge or discovery. This is like a nervous system though. Material danger. Stop once small. The stop word as well is quite important. Soul or love. This is something to do with sin. Maybe I get to choose that it has something to do with sin. Maybe it doesn't have to. Death book, which just calls it book. Study, learn, stop death. This is why I think it's stop, because I mean, heal kind of works, but there's also this medium word that's important. This medium word is like avail, but no. Alarm. It's like normal, non-strange. Memdium. We're just gonna make up new words if we can't figure out what it is. There shouldn't be that many possibilities, right? It should just be like if I was to do A, that's not anything. That's not anything. And then you could just say like, it can't begin with A, right? Usual. Usual's pretty good. Usual's not bad at all. Let's give it a try. Usual. It's something that means normal that fits this, which that's pretty good, or it means average. Because some of the wording could be a bit awkward, but stop point usual. Because yeah, I took it to mean medium size, but she also uses it in a context where it doesn't seem like she's talking about size. Like when she's sad, she's like, I want the usual Chris. I want the Chris that I'm used to. So usual's pretty good. I might make it gray just in case. It is contextually weird for the bandages and the jars, but I think it works well when we consider that she also uses it to talk about Chris. These squares, I have to assume this is a good thing. I have to assume the game doesn't punish me for replaying, because they seem to expect you to replay. This one is just an absolute, like, I need it, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it. What's in common with like a ruler and scales? It's measuring, but it's not the word measure. That doesn't work. It's like counting or comparing or something like that. This one, you know, I might just have to develop this script into something that uses a dictionary to filter whether it's an English word or not. That might just have to be the way. Fire warm. This one I thought was fire for a long time because of this example. But then fire Chris one doesn't make a lot of sense, so it could just mean warm. Just check. Is that like something that's easy to do? Python list of all English words. Can I get that? Is there a way to make a list of all the words in the English language? You can download dictionary lists, but you won't have all the words. Here's the official Scrabble list. Wait, this isn't actually that hard, is it? Why is the Scrabble list only 12 pages? That doesn't seem like a lot for every single word in the English language. Oh, each page is really long. Okay, let's... Just out of curiosity, because I feel like this would be a nice little script to just have on my computer. We don't have to do this for every word. We don't have to cheat too hard. But just out of curiosity, if I were to... let's see, where's my script? So we're going to say 2, 3. We're going to say we have a list of all words. All words.txt. And here, maybe I should like switch what I'm doing to this. Okay. So then I should do this later. I shouldn't do this now. This is going to take too long. For now, let's just focus on the game. Let's just actually try to solve the ones that we can't solve and come back to the tricky ones later. Material's a nice word. This bottle word works fine for the situations, even though the letters don't match. It's a container. Wait, I haven't got her to say container. Oh, what's that one word that I was really questioning that was like, she only says it once and she says it somewhere in the... Let's go back to that word, because that one seemed... This one. She apparently says this somewhere in this room, but I can't see what object is being lit up here. Again, something. Yeah, and it's got a repeated letter. This is an intriguing word that should maybe be a bit easier. Yeah, so what does she say that about? It's also not guaranteed that she was in this room when she said that, because sometimes it shows her with the wrong background if I'm looking at a memory. Bottle is fine. Is it that thing that's behind her head? Apparently it's something I've not clicked on very much. This, I think, is she's trying to tell me not to touch the fire, like don't get too close. Danger, many point, stove, fire. Chair, cress. Yeah, it might not be in this room. Want recognized now. Wait, Jade alone? No. Where is this secret item that I could click on that causes her to say that word? Or do I have to figure it out from letters? Oh, I'm close. Oh, I'm close. Plant death, plant food, plant food. I feel like all this next and grow and give is pretty good on the plants. I'm pretty happy with it. Can we see the try to leave cutscene again? No, sorry, stay, go no, danger now. Everything about that makes sense with the words that I've put in. Even if the grammar's a bit weird. Book 3. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just mash through all of the sleep cutscenes. We'll just go real quick through those, and I'll try saying love or soul or whatever that word is at the end, because that is apparently what connects us in that drawing that she did. I still don't know what she means by we're all Jade. We're gonna try getting these right. I feel like it could only make sense to get these right. And I don't think I also might get a different ending if I don't go into her torture room, maybe. I slept well. Okay, let's just keep sleeping. Let's keep sleeping and we'll try a different word, because I think that might be the answer. That seems to be what is supposed to connect us, is that heart that is either love or the soul. Like we have the same soul. We've got forget. Yep, forget. It meant something like this. I don't think I do learn. Maybe the fact that these words appear in here and are never the right answer means that they never appear in the game, which would mean that one word doesn't mean love, it means soul. Good night, soon. Is she making copies of this Chris person, or is she making copies of herself? I feel like if the magazine, or if the newspaper is saying Chris missing, right? That means that was a real separate person. So there were two people, and the heart probably is love. The heart probably is love. I think the dialogue is the same. Maybe I should slow down a bit in case it changes. I assume the dreams are going to be the same. People collapsing. There's so much dust I can't see a thing. I swore. There's definitely right answers here. Okay. I'm gonna try the ending again. Gonna maybe understand it just one or two words better. Or one or two plot reveals. Wait, what? Did she say something different? I shouldn't have gone so fast. I can't go back. Wait. Again soon tomorrow. I thought I saw her say like the word tool or something. Or maybe that was just soon. I feel guilty. I've been doing the right thing, I think. I mean, I'll try getting it wrong, or not getting it wrong, but I'll try getting alternate answers later if I just can't figure out how to get a different ending. But when it says it's correct, I kind of just want to assume it's correct. My vision is so blurry. When does she like sit me down and explain what happened? So she doesn't... She doesn't do the dialogue where her drink is missing and she wants me to help find it. Does it move from here to here? Like, is that the same cup or does she have a different cup somewhere? And what is that one word still? What does any of it mean? Okay, we're gonna get the ending again. And we're gonna get one more square on that thing. Today over? Again soon tomorrow. Good night, Chris. My consciousness is fading. All right, here we go again. My body is heavy, my vision is blurry, but I think I finally reached my limit. I can't even get up from the bed. Chris? Chris okay? I think I know almost everything here. So I assume it's always better to just show that we understand the language. Word recognize, happy. Okay. Recognize much, Jade. Recognize death, Chris. So that many/much, does that mean she recognizes everything? Like she didn't lose any memories or something? But again, this is like sadness or sorrow, maybe. Sadness? It's... Or failure, or... No, we have another word that means failure. 6 letters with 1 repeated letter for number 1 and number 5. Well, we'll try to get the right answer. Again, soon want. Again, usual Chris want. Yeah, this is where usual matches up. Warm Chris want. Forget Chris no. Soon Chris want. Or feels Chris want. Maybe storage is correct. She might be saying like we're just vessels for souls that go from body to body. And I don't know if she's in her original body or if she was transferred into this body. Maybe this is the body that we saw in the magazine, because that would be why it looked like her. So that person's name is Chris. So the person named Chris is in this body, and I'm in the old man's body. So could that be the case? So we storage, but perfect no. Does that make sense? Like we're not perfect vessels, so we collapse? Or maybe it's not storage, maybe it's like, no, because it's always used for things where we're storing things. We're like holders. Holders is the right number of words as well. It kind of means the same thing, but it's a bit more awkward. Forget memory word. So we're not perfect because we forget words. Small, where is this one from? Plant, grow, give. Plant, grow, give, plant, grow, give, plant, grow, give, plant, grow, give. So this word has only been used to refer to plants. And it's 4 letters with no repeating letters. Small, grow, Chris. She's saying she's going to grow a new one of me and transfer the memories over again. But I guess it's not perfect because I don't remember words. But stay soon, Chris. Oh, this one appears next to so many other words that I don't know. So she's saying like, it's almost like she's saying like stay the same, but same doesn't work here because it doesn't have two repeating letters in the middle. Is it look? No, probably not. Again, something tomorrow. Soon, I feel like fits the best for this. Oh, maybe she's saying that she's going to go through the same process that I went through. Again soon what? Soon Chris what? Okay. Many or much stay. This is the one that she uses when there's a lot of books next to each other. This stay word, she says it when I try to leave. She says it when I look out the window early on. She says it here when we're doing the lost and found thing. I'm not so sure this does mean stay. Could it be like heal? Or I feel like that does. Stay is the only thing that really makes sense here, though, when I'm about to leave. She's like, stay, no go. Very much stay. We... It's like souls, kind of. Well, no, it's not like souls, because she uses it for mundane things like cooking, as well as things like the temple and the... And like what she's saying now. Tell, study, or learn. Again, tell. It could be teach. So it's to get better at something, I guess. It's like, when you get better at cooking, she says this. I don't know why she says it for the temple, though. So she's like, we get better at being storage. Sad, something to do with sadness. This is like, again, sadness or something. Again, soon. We storage. Good night, Chris. Wait, what? I didn't even get a chance to say... Okay, so I actually have to do some of the stuff in between in order to get a chance to say what's going on. Okay, so that wasn't a very good mash through everything then. I don't think I'm going to play through that far, but we'll get through the beginning so we don't have to worry about it next time. Ooh, I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting there. I have so many words. So many words. It's a long and a short story of 7 days. I feel like I've almost figured it out. We are storage. I figured it out. Head okay? Chris? Happy success. Jade recognize. Word recognize failure. Memory remember failure. Again failure. But happy soon. Happy. Wait. Body okay? Soon Jade. Don't understand a word they said. I don't understand myself. Every part of my body hurts. Okay. So let's just probably gonna be done with the stream soon, but let's check that. Yes, we have one more square, or is that 2 more squares? This is so mysterious because there's nothing in any of these squares, so it's not like they're giving me more information. This is just like confirming that something is changing in between playthroughs. Can I like sequence break? Okay, I said I was about done, but I'm getting sucked in by this idea of like, can I do something different? We'll put in my name. I've never tried opening this immediately. I don't know what it could possibly do that's different than opening it normally, but we'll just try opening this before we even go to talk to her on day 1. Put in my name. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot I could have clicked on these. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. Next cycle I'll click on them. It reeks of blood. This word is the one that I need to solve. This is like the linchpin holding together all the things that I still don't understand. And it's so elusive. It's just out of my grasp. And you know what, this word as well, because this word I think only appears here when it's the scale. Is it balance? Is it there's no repeated letters, which is why I put in machine. I mean, it could be machine. It's just barely connected to enough stuff. I feel like I would get one word and then another and then another if I just had this word. Like when you have that little bit of extra context, it goes so far. So these are parts of a human. This is human if I click on it. This is like, what was done to the person that was in here? What did she do with the sword? I don't think I'm going to get anything special from talking to her on day one. I think I might have been that old alone human that she kidnapped. Are these something that have a special name? Maybe this is like that weird word that was like a... Okay. Tell word. Together Chris went. First name. Name Jade. Name Chris. Recognize? Again tell? You don't need to tell me again. Word tell much. Word recognize want. Point item. Point item. Still don't understand why she said it twice. Yeah, we've got this word. Jade. We all jade. I'll remember words like this little by little. Let's come with me. Maybe help me learn the language. That's all I could do for now. Day one. I think I do need to go to sleep on day one to save the game, because I think it goes back to the beginning of the day if I don't. Which means that I won't... although maybe that's a good thing, because then I can try to read those other books. This word doesn't mean need. This means something else. Now... Plant need that. Yeah, this is one of the words that I could get if I could get that, and then I could get this. I don't know. Tell all. Okay. Tell all. Yes, tell me all about this. You know, when someone says like, oh, I'll tell you everything, usually they mean they'll like explain something in a way that makes sense. It's not like you point at each object and they're like, yes, that's human blood. That's a human chunk. That's manacles, and then there's no elaboration. Usually you would you know, elaborate if you're gonna tell all. So this thing in the background is connected to this study or learn word, which is connected to oh wait, I think I could do this actually. Oh, that's very helpful. Does that mean I could have... Oh no. Could I have opened it while she was here? There's no way that's a different thing. So it's this symbol. This word means something similar to this word, which I already thought meant something to do with learning or growing. It's like develop. It's almost like develop, actually. No, but that doesn't work. I'll have to come back to that. Let me just make sure I don't miss anything for day one. I think this is probably important. This feels like a story cutscene. Sorry, stay, go no. Danger now. But why? And we can cook too. I think she likes it if you prove that you can speak the language. Can I see other stuff? I have not been using this left and right thing. Like, what if I click on this? Material for cooking. What's that thing that may or may not be in this, Don't get too close. Wait. Tool, cooking stove. Yeah, let's do some cooking. She'll be happy to know that I know the words. And also there's something that happens if you do enough stuff during the day that your character just gets tired, then you get to show her that you know the word for sleep. So that might be one of the things that's like necessary to unlock the full dialogue at the end. Because apparently, just mashing sleep over and over again, you get like the word check for death, but you don't get any other word checks. You don't get to try to answer the thing that she says when she says, "We all jade." Photo memories. I think there's some more books I can read. Oh no, I'm thinking of that science book. Photo memory. Container water. No. I don't tell her that I want to sleep that way. Chris missing. Happy with that. Interpretation. Now evening. Many human. Many humans live in the city. You've been a lifesaver, Michi Mandarinshin. I feel like you've got me like 4 or 5 words. But I still can't get that ending. I feel like I'm so close. I've gotten closer this session. I've gotten closer. I've almost mastered and solved this puzzle game, which I underestimated at first. I really thought this was like, let's play the plant minigame. Maybe she likes it if I do the plant minigame. Plant grow give? Okay, finish. That word doesn't mean finish. That word means something else. First step is, this goes on here. Blue goes on grapes. Water goes on carrots. Blue goes on grapes. This is so hard for me to remember. Orange goes on orange. Let's remember that. Blue goes on, I already forgot. No, blue goes on grapes. Blue goes on green grapes. Water goes on carrots. Carrots goes on the other orange. And then blue goes on carrots. Blue goes on... Oh, wait. Okay, blue goes on grapes. Water goes on carrots. Carrots go on orange grapes. Blue goes on carrots. Recognize? Again, tell? So then blue goes on grapes. Water goes on carrots. Carrots goes on this. I just say carrots because this looks like a carrot in the picture. This is just how I'm remembering these things. Oh no. And then what happens? Green? No, I forgot. It's over. No. We repeat one of them, don't we? It's like blue goes on carrots. Perfect. Okay, I remembered it. Maybe if I water the plants every day, I get a different ending. If I cook and water the plants every day, do I get a different ending? Is there still time to cook also? If I go in here, is it time to sleep? My character isn't getting sleepy yet. Let's do some more cooking. Cooking, finish, food, success. So we had good food, we had good plant growth. Now I get sleepy. How should I tell them? She likes it when we use our words. Sleep. 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 Small word recognize. Happy. Okay. Sleep went together. Today over. Again soon tomorrow. Good night, Chris. Yeah, maybe there's like another cutscene I can get if I just do enough interactions and I get all of these right, maybe. This makes me feel nostalgic. I've lost my memories. Now I'm with a stranger. So I'm in a dream in this place. It means memory. And we learned that because that's what she said when she pointed at the picture that looked like this. Memories. Yes, it meant something like this. Day 2. Morning, Chris. Slept well last night. They provided me with food and a place to sleep. I wonder who this person is. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, but thank you so much, Michi Mandarinshin, for helping me with the words. I feel like I'm so close to winning now. I'm so close to solving this puzzle. Oh, there's not much left. There's not too much left. I think the problem isn't even the words. The problem is I don't understand what she's trying to tell me at the end. And I need to make sense of it. I need to make sense of what she's saying at the end in order to figure out what she wants me to say. She talks a lot about storage, so I don't think that's the right answer. I think the answer is this love/souls word. That feels like, because it's going to be something that's not something she's already saying. She doesn't just want me to repeat something she's saying. It's this word. It's this word. It could be love, it could be souls, but I think that's what she's trying to get me to say at the end. Where's the understand? Or recognize? Well, recognize now. Day recognize. Now need recognize. Recognize? Word recognize no. Recognize? Jade recognize? Word recognize failure. Word recognize want. Small word recognize. Recognize no. Word recognize? Recognize many Jade. Recognize death Chris. This is the final thing that she says after she's saying, like, we all Jade, right? So, I mean, that's my goal next time, I think, is to do a normal playthrough. Maybe figure out that one word that I said is, like, this one. I want to figure out this word, and then maybe some of the connected words. I think this one I should be able to lock in, right? Well, no, because the meaning of... We Jade all. It feels like I'm a copy of her when she says this. I don't know how to interpret this. This is like the last thing she says before she asks that question. We Jade all. And but that doesn't match with the idea that, like I said, this person's in the newspaper. This is my name. This probably means missing or something similar. So this is a different person, unless, like, what's that mean? We Jade all. Unless that is two-letter word is something besides we. The word all, we know what the word all because we learned it from cooking. Yeah, just sometimes, sometimes I think this V, they intentionally do it as the word where it's a V. I can't, let's just try this real quick as well. Before I sign off, let's just try looking around a bit. I don't think I've missed anything. There's nothing on the edge over here. I can see all the plants this way. Which tells me which plants are for food and which ones aren't. I can look at the mirror. That just pops over everything else. There's nothing hidden over here. Yeah, I can go to every room in the house. Doesn't seem to be anything hidden. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for your help. I'm just gonna sign off here and be done for now. And next time, hopefully, I could solve all the puzzles and finish the game and get the true ending. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like I've been grinding to a halt, getting stuck on what I'm supposed to do. But there's clearly, the game tells me I could get multiple endings. So I'm pretty sure I can get multiple endings. We're going to solve the puzzle, and we're going to figure out what's going on with this game. And hopefully get a happier ending. Or maybe it'll still be sad, but we'll understand what's going on at least. We'll see. Yep. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.